Hey there, guys. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about Pocket Roulette. You've heard of it. You want to know more about it. And I'll be honest with you, it's a pretty sick little effect. It's very simple, direct. And I'll say on the forefront of this, if you're someone looking for some revolutionary method, something that's going to be completely and utterly something you've never seen before, this is not for you. If you're someone that's looking for a great effect you can perform that has a strong hook and absolutely decimates your audiences, with including a vanish out of their pocket. Yes, out of their pocket. That's right. As well as a seamless way to basically just be the guy that's the big shit at the bar. This is definitely for you. So, all that being said, let's go ahead and dive into it, and let's go ahead and roll that intro. Alright guys, disclaimer at the front of this, I said I'd always do this when I'm dealing with products that were sent to me, and this was sent to me. I don't even have the physical product though, guys. I just have the downloads, and luckily for some of you are already wondering, well, there's a gimmick, but is this kind of like, single-handed where it's like a gimmick I probably already own? And yes, you probably already own a version of this gimmick. It's very popular, but it's never been, I haven't seen it used in this way, which I think is really cool. And I really dig what they've done with it here. It's a very clean effect. So that being said, let's take a look at the hype real quick, and I'll tell you how much it really matches up. So again, this is by G and get to my coupon thing. G and Yannick Bart. It's basically says it's an easy skill level. It comes with gimmick cards. It's 2.5 hours long. It covers all these variations. All of that is true. It has so many variations in it. It's actually kind of nutty. If we look into, say, the file side of it, because I've got them all somewhere on here, we basically have variations such as the Mark Deck variation. We have a Himber wallet variation, super simple for beginners and people are just kind of getting started or want a less is more kind of approach that still gives a good kick in the teeth. There's obviously gimmick versions of it, multiple handling, including one that's streamlined. There's a version that G does. There's a version that Yannick prefers to do. There's a lot of really great stuff in here, is the moral of the story. And I'm not going to ramble on too much about the semantics of this. We already know it's Illusionist. It's shot really well. I do think I'm actually going to buy this because I just like to I like the packaging from all Illusionist products. I just keep them. It's one of my collectible things I love personally. If you're like that too, comment down below, let me know. But I'm probably going to buy it just for that, even though I already own some of these gimmicks. That being said, I will say I'm kind of taking a different approach. I've learned this, guys, right? Like, a lot of the times when you buy a magic effect, and with this, you're not really buying some freaking crazy new method. You're buying what I would consider to be an interesting hook with an interest peak, and ultimately transitions to a really high-powered close, right? And that close is obviously the card vanishing from their pocket, and it can appear in their in someone else's pocket, in their pocket, under their hat, anywhere. And that's a cool thing about this too. There's a whole section here on body loading, which is something I see seldom covered by pros out there. So that being said, if you're somebody that's watched some of these pros work and went, how on earth do they make the card go from the little packet in their hand over to their pocket? How do they do that? How can I do that? What? Oh man, I must have body loading. Oh, I don't know what that is. I need to have balls to do that. Oh my gosh. Don't worry. One of the coolest things about this is it is a mini course on how to do body loading, which I think is really cool. Both Yannick and G are really good. I've seen G do it a lot, actually, in person. He's shameless on it. He'll just drop a card right in there. He doesn't care. But there's a lot of technique on that in here, which I think is cool. And for those of you interested in that, other people have great insight on this. James Brown, obviously, favorite magician in the world, best pickpocket out there, period. But the moral of the story here, you're going to be able to get a lot of answers for different things outside of just having a really cool, engaging new effect to perform for your people. So that all being said, I highly recommend Pocket Roulette. It's simple, it's direct, and you don't really need to babysit the method, where the method not working. It's very mechanical, it's tried and true, And if you're like me, you'll probably even be able to take, you'll probably be the type that, you know, takes, say, the mark deck or the ungimmick variation, takes it out. I have an ungimmick variation I've come up with since seeing this, because to me, the hook and the interest peak and the close is what's most inspirational. That doesn't involve any of the gimmicks. That being said, is the gimmick a better way to go? Oh yes, it's so much cleaner and easier, and it's so deceptive. But if you're someone out there looking for a great effect to really blow the minds of your audience, that's easy, effective, and simple to understand with a strong hook and an even stronger close, I do recommend Pocket Roulette. It's great. If you're somebody out there that you want this and you want 10% off, ooh, just go down below here and click the link, or use coupon code, I believe it to be Jacob10, Jakob 10 at checkout, and you'll be getting 10% off your entire order at Illusionist, and you'll be supporting the channel because I do get a small kickback from that. While on there, don't be afraid to check out Single-Handed, by the way. I've got a review for that too. I'll put that right above here if you want to check that out. Another cool effect where they took kind of a classic Magic gimmick, put a great hook on it, great interest peak, amazing effect to close, and really made it something incredible and worth every single penny. I have that actually on here too, so that video link's above. That being said, thanks guys, appreciate the time, and I will go ahead and see you here in the next one. Cheers.